But it all began on muddy fields long before billion-pound transfers packed stadiums or television rights. The story of English football, or soccer as some call it, starts not with superstars but with schoolboys kicking animal bladders on rough patches of grass. The roots go back centuries. In medieval England, chaotic versions of football were played between villages, sometimes with hundreds of players. There were barely any rules. Goals were miles apart. Games could last all day, but everything changed in the 19th century. As industrial towns grew, workers needed leisure, and football filled that gap. Schools like Eton and Harrow began formalizing rules. In 1863, the pivotal moment came. The Football Association, FA, was formed in London. This body separated association football from rugby and laid the foundation for the global game. The first official match under FA rules, Barnes vs. Richmond, a 0-0 draw, humble beginnings. By the late 1800s, clubs were forming across England. Teams like Sheffield FC, the world's oldest club, Notts County, and Aston Villa emerged. Football became more than a pastime. It became identity, pride, community. In 1888, the first ever football league was created, with 12 founding clubs. Preston North End became the first champions, going unbeaten, a feat so dominant they were nicknamed the Invincibles. Working-class fans embraced the game. Every weekend, thousands crowded into wooden stands to cheer for their local teams. The sport united towns. Rivalries were born. Manchester versus Liverpool, North London derbies, Tyne-Wear clashes. Then came the global stage. In 1904, FIFA was formed. In 1930, the first World Cup kicked off, but England didn't even enter. The FA believed the home nations were superior. That pride wouldn't last. England's first World Cup campaign was in 1950, a disaster. They lost to the USA in one of football's greatest upsets, but recovery came and glory followed. For the year etched in English hearts, the World Cup came to England. Wembley Stadium packed stands, home soil. Led by Bobby Moore, with Geoff Hurst scoring a historic hat-trick, England defeated West Germany 4-2 in the final. They think it's all over. It is now. The moment became legend. England were world champions. A golden era seemed to begin, but it didn't last. The 70s and 80s were tough. England underperformed internationally. Domestically, violence grew. Hooliganism plagued the terraces. Stadiums became unsafe. The darkest moment came in 1989 with the Hillsborough disaster. 97 Liverpool fans lost their lives due to overcrowding and mismanagement. It was a national tragedy and a turning point. In the aftermath, sweeping reforms changed English football forever. The 1990s brought transformation. In 1992, the Premier League was born. Backed by TV deals and global marketing, English football entered a new era, wealthy, glamorous, international. Stadiums were rebuilt, families returned. Foreign stars arrived, Cantona, Zola, Bergkamp, Henry, Ronaldo. English clubs became global brands. Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson dominated the decade. Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, and later Manchester City rose to challenge. English football became a global obsession. The Champions League brought drama. Clubs like Chelsea and Liverpool lifted European trophies. In 2005, Liverpool's Miracle of Istanbul stunned the world. In 2008, an all-English final saw Manchester United beat Chelsea on penalties in Moscow. Meanwhile, the national team remained cursed. Golden generations came and went, Beckham, Gerrard, Lampard, Rooney. But the major trophies stayed out of reach. Fans watched with hope, heartbreak, and endless what-ifs. Then something shifted. Under Gareth Southgate, a new England emerged. Young, humble, exciting. In 2018, they reached the World Cup semi-finals. In 2021, they reached the Euro final at Wembley, losing only on penalties. And in 2024, they won the European Championship, ending 58 years of pain. Today, English football is a universe of contrasts. Billionaire owners, grassroots dreams, global stars, local loyalty. From Sunday League to Wembley, the passion burns just as brightly. It's not perfect. Money shapes the game. The Super League nearly broke it. But the heart of English football, its fans, its stories, its soul endures. From village brawls to viral goals, the journey of English football is more than sport. It's a story of people, of pride, of a nation that made the world's game its own. If you like our content, please subscribe to our channel.